All right, so Game Awards has happened,
They have.
and
This is our time.
gamers has rise up. Yeah, gamers rise up. So spare you the deets a little bit. The winner is It Takes Two.
Yeah, Game of the Year is It Takes Two.
Yeah,
I think we all know that. I'm not salty about
yeah.
it.
For those who like didn't watch it or haven't tuned in to anything, and just like watch this channel because like you just want to be informed, the winner is Takes Two. Now there's been other categories and games like Deathloop and It Takes Two have gone a lot. A couple of the awards.
I'm not mad because I'm actually I love the fact that an indie game can win a Game of the Year.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good thing. Not just Game of the Year, but also other awards as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of them got snubbed Nintendo, but
Yeah,
still.
as family game, that one I didn't get as much because people in the comments were mostly salty about the family game thing because first of all, It Takes Two. Yes, it's not a bloody, gory, rated M title, but family, like
It's
in
because
terms of a children's
it's
game
because the reason
that you play with the family, the living room.
the reason why is because the plot is centers around the family. Like, oh, let's put it under that category.
Yeah, but people are saying like some of the themes of the game were mature for it to be a family game.
Yeah,
Things like
because it's divorce and
divorce.
such.
There's some aspects of the game. So people were mentioning in the comment section something about an elephant that dies in the game. That gets people a little like that's a little like
I wouldn't say
a
it's
little more
maybe.
mature than Super Mario.
So yeah, so I'm guessing we rate it what E for 10.
E10 or teen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like yeah, it's not Call of Duty. All
No,
right,
it's not gonna go beyond that. But
but
it
like
it didn't really belong in that category.
exactly.
It could be pretty much in mostly
Mostly a lot of the other categories,
just
yes.
not this one. Especially was four out of five.
4 out of the 5 were Nintendo titles, and I really thought Bowser's Fury was gonna win that. It was the perfect family game.
Perfect. So much so that at work I will recommend it to parents. Like, which Mario game? Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, Bowser's Fury is a great co-op. Also, I think you could play it more if you play the main one, the
Yeah.
Super Mario World, not Bowser's Fury. I think you could play it to 4 players. It's such a great family game per overall because it has a great co-op. Two players for Bowser's Fury and 4 players for the other one. And I don't know. I felt like that one should have been the winner. The production value was insane. Bowser's Fury was probably the most innovative Mario game in a while.
It was great.
Yeah, like that one really got people talking. Like this could be Mario this could be Mario from now on, mixing elements of like Odyssey and like the originals because you could actually take that. Like Odyssey, you take damage, but you have HP. This in Bowser Fury, it's like open world, but when you take hits, you take hits as Mario would in any other game. So it's a mixture of like all the 3D Mario stuff, and it's like yeah, it's a simple game, and it's like kind of repetitive, but the puzzles are great, and it's like it's short, but it's like it was just great experience because it comes with 2 games, it's Bowser's Fury and Mario World. But anyways, other than that, like a lot of the stuff here, we got like
I think
best
we
mobile
should.
game, Genshin Impact makes
Well,
sense.
wait. I think we should cover the first thing that happened in the awards.
What?
The way it was opened with Jeff Keighley mentioning about
The Activision Blizzard. So the Activision Blizzard saga, we covered it before. Originally, they were not going to exclude or Blizzard, or they were not going to call them out. They were going to be like quiet about it. But then they decided to
well, Jeff Keighley himself was
reject them from.
he
Jeff
had,
Keighley himself decided to reject. First of all, reject Blizzard from the awards, like from winning the awards, and from putting them in the awards at all, and then calling them out publicly.
yeah, which,
Obviously, they didn't say their names, but they specifically all this stuff he said, like he put like a hotline there, and he talked about like abuse in the industry and things like that. He specifically were calling them out without actually saying the name.
that's the thing. There we go. I was like, I remember when he first started, was like saying like, yeah, this is the Game Awards for the devs, for the fans, and I was looking at the TV screen like for the what now? And then he finally went into the Activision stuff. I'm like, okay, good. Because I have to admit, that rubbed me the wrong way when we first tweeted about it. It's like, no, we're gonna, kind of dancing around the topic, and I was like, no.
Yeah, because like he shouldn't have tweeted
no
about
stance
it.
is a stance.
by saying like oh we don't have a stance, it means that like first of all there's actual abuse going on. Like you gotta say something. If you're gonna mention it, that means that like hello, there's literal abuse here and like workers being abused and stuff like that by the higher ups at this company, major company, and it's Blizzard. It's like the biggest guys at Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, and I don't know. The whole thing is gonna collapse. It's a house of cards. The whole thing's gonna collapse. What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna like these executives are gonna like quit, be forced to resign or get a package deal. They call it a package deal where they pay a certain amount to quit. Like here's some money, leave. And then they're gonna have to have new people and they have to restructure the whole thing.
Probably even change the name and everything. Probably will be a whole
or split Blizzard and Activision.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a shit show for these guys. What I am concerned about is the workers themselves.
Exactly.
Because they have to still do their 9 to 5. I don't know how long these guys work. 9 to 9, and sometimes they work 12 hours. There's crazy hours. So yeah, these guys still should be able to have their employment.
Yeah, we just had to bring that tea. We have to bring that tea real hot.
Yeah, this is like something I've been following for a while now. It's not even a look. Doesn't mean I'm never gonna buy a Blizzard game because Diablo 2 Resurrected, absolute fire. Looks great, plays great. But these guys, some of these higher ups are the ones that are doing this shit. I mean, look, support the worker, obviously support the project, but like, it's mostly about these higher ups that should be outie, pressure them to get them out. Specifically, the ones that were doing this stuff. There are a lot of them that were exposing these people. They were like, there were people that were in the company that were sending stuff to journalists, that were exposing them, that were like doing their best they can to call these people out and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was like a team effort to get this info out there because I'm pretty sure they tried to bury this for a while. They tried to bury this for a long time.
Yep.
All right, so yeah. Other than that, let's talk about the awards themselves. We had like Life is Strange win some stuff. It Takes Two won obviously Game of the Year, but also other awards.
Yeah, family game.
Family game, as we mentioned. I did see a multiplayer, makes sense because that was a multiplayer specific game. Deathloop won game direction. I saw Deathloop a couple of times.
Best art direction also.
Art direction, yep. I'm glad Halo Infinite won player's voice. Was it voice acting?
No.
No, it's the players that chose it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as far as I heard, people really love this one.
It makes sense why player's voice got Halo Infinite because the voting came in when Halo Infinite came in for PC, and now with the campaign and stuff like. So yeah, it was just a timing. Because that one was hot while people were voting.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits won Best Indie Game and Best Debut Indie Game. So
yeah, isn't that the one that looks like an indie game that looks like a AAA?
It does.
It looks so good.
It does.
Also, I like how Best Ongoing Game is Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO.
Yeah, that one.
It's considered like the best MMO ever. Like best modern. I'll say modern.
Yeah, modern.
Best modern MMO is on people's top 10 list. Usually number 2 or number 1.
Best RPG, Tales of Arise. A lot of people are saying great things about it. It's one of the games under the Tales series, so that's great for them. Best score music, Nier.
Nier Replicant.
Yeah, there was another game in there.
The Resident Evil Village performance.
Yes, the actress.
People loved
she did amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yes.
Vampire Lady.
Yep, Bam Waifu. The other thing, actually, one of the things, another salty part, apart from the family game, the other salty thing I have for the Game Awards is that Ratchet and Clank won no awards.
That one I did not predict. I did not think that Ratchet and Clank would win 0 awards because that game looks like a movie.
It's amazing.
That game looks like a movie. I'm like, are you kidding me? That game looks...
It's one of the best in the franchise.
It's crazy looking. Like, what? That's what almost makes it feel like it's rigged. But most anticipated game, Elden Ring, that was unironically like...
It's actually insane.
Actually, the hype is
whew.
even more than Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah.
Jinx, Yumiya Soda.
Like, fuck, man.
Yo, oh, I love the what they did when they were gonna announce the trailer, the follow up trailer, when they brought Pot Friend. Oh, this is my new favorite character. So,
Oh yeah, the walking pot.
so the Pot Friend came over very shy to give us the next trailer for Elden Ring, and
It's like a costume or something, right?
well, yeah, but in the game is a character. So,
Yeah,
'cause in the
but someone
first
came
trailer,
in as dressed as a costume. Of
although
Pot
I thought
Friend.
it was like a little like
It's like was it like an animatronic?
I think so.
So it was like an animatronic
Or
of
like a
the Pot
robot.
Friend
Yeah.
showing up at the
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Pot Friend was one of my favorite parts. Let me see. Is there anything else from that list?
Oh, Content Creator of the Year Dream.
Yeah.
A bunch of other
Should have Scott the Was.
A bunch of nominees were like these guys. I have no idea who they are. Only Dream is the only one I knew about.
Yeah.
And it turns out because a lot of them were like from the foreign side of YouTube, like the gamers. So like okay, but a lot of people were Scott the Walls was trending on Twitter because everyone wanted Scott the Walls like
to be nominated. For real.
Because he is like. His content, his gaming content is gold.
It really is.
But the problem is that he's not child friendly. I think that's the biggest problem. Dream is popular with kids, so it's a safe choice.
Fine. Oh, the last thing before we move to the reveals, Metroid Dread.
Oh yeah, an action adventure, right?
Yep, it was, and Doug Bowser came up there like, hello.
Yeah, Doug Bowser himself came up there for it. And Reggie was one of the announcers.
Yeah, he wait, was it ongoing?
Yeah, and he announced Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Final Fantasy team came over and you saw their faces. They look really nervous in front of Reggie.
Yeah.
I was like, I would be too. I'm pretty sure it was that one. I forget.
Yes, that was, and they were no, that was the one I remember.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to talk about the reveals because I was very. There was a lot of hype stuff.
All right, so there was some stuff for pre-show. We didn't see that, so we won't go into that. Oh wait, that's also pre-show.
Have a Nice Death. That one is. What was that?
That's an indie game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Wonder Woman because so that was a pretty big reveal because
an actual DC game.
An actual DC game, yeah.
Yeah.
It was mostly Marvel taking over the games section. So.
Here we have Alan Wake 2, which is like more of a cult following type game.
I think it is, man, because when they announced that the remaster, like I told you, we got 1 or 2 copies and that was it. I was like, I think it's just that like they have like a section hardcore fans.
For the people that are tuning in or that tuning in recently, Dragon Queen works at GameStop, so she has first-hand experience
with gamers.
With gamers, and like very little Alan Wake fans.
But not in a bad way. It's just I think it feels like it's more like a cult like niche like
game. Also, pretty sure you could get it digitally. A lot of PC game. Yeah.
Another big reveal which looked incredible but I think it was not actual gameplay, but it still was.
No, it wasn't gameplay. It was just
the Star Wars Eclipse.
Yeah.
That shit, bro.
Again, no gameplay, just cinematics, which is I'm kind of like skeptical of. But from the cinematics, like, if that's the same vibe you're gonna have in the gameplay, it looks like a next gen game, like a legit Star Wars next gen. Because a lot of these Star Wars games are like remasters of old stuff. Or remasters of old stuff, or spin-off titles that are like they're spin-off stuff. It's like they have one gimmick. So like we get like a full Star Wars adventure, what it feels like, next gen.
One of my favorite parts during the game wars was guessing what game it was that we were looking at, unless it was a new IP.
Yeah.
And I pretty much got them all right.
You got a lot of them right?
I did.
Yeah.
I was really good. I was like, I'm getting good at this. Oh, Slitterhead. Okay, this one we have to talk about.
Oh yeah, because
the quota.
The Silent Hill quota. So yeah, Silent Hill was mentioned. Like, I think who said that? Well, I would like there to be a Silent Hill game, but.
Okay, so what happened is that Kojima came on, but funny because he came on after a certain reveal.
Wait, what? Yeah,
there was a game reveal, and then Kojima came on, and then I was like, wait, the
oh, it was a Sonic, right?
Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontiers reveal.
Yeah.
And then Kojima came on.
Yeah, not long after, and I was like, wait.
But no, they was there too.
Yeah, he wasn't there to announce the new movie for Guillermo del Toro, the director, the director, and then after we saw that, Guillermo del Toro appeared, not physically there, I think through video, and he's like,
He mentioned Silent Hill.
he did mention Silent Hill.
He's like, I would like another Silent Hill game.
I know, because we also saw the in between all of this, there was also the trailer for Slitherhead.
Yeah, because Slitherhead was from the creators of Silent Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
And it looks very Silent Hill. The aesthetic, everything.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, like it looks like a modern, like it's not Silent Hill, but it looks like, yeah.
Yo, when I first
In spirit.
when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, are we finally be freed of the shackles of Silent Hill? Nope.
No, every episode we have to talk about Silent
The
Hill.
quota, bro, the quota.
It's like it's been on the news cycle for such a long time.
Yo,
With the
freaking
rumors, with that other
quota.
company, and was it Blue Sky or what was that?
Blue box.
Blue box?
No, blue.
It was something.
Yeah.
That company, and they always get like tied in with Silent Hill for some reason because they're looking at Kojima.
Wait,
What was it?
that was the
That was a
rumor.
rumor. That was
but
just a rumor. But it was an
not-
ongoing
was
thing
not
on the
true.
news. Ongoing thing in the news cycle. Okay, that would turn out to be a rumor. Then out of nowhere, the fucking the
Oh, yeah,
Game Awards showing this shit. And,
That, but before that, apparently indie games were going to make some like they were gonna make like apparently new Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill, and I was like, what? But
Interesting.
I know.
Maybe they could just be spin-offs.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and then Guillermo Toro announced
Metal Gear Racing.
then he announced for
Solid
what-
Snake plays tennis.
Then he announced something, I can't remember. Oh shit. So yeah, but Guillermo Toro announced something. Cause I was like, damn it, our quota.
True. Okay, but he mentioned Silent Hill, and then he said one of the awards, but I can't remember which one.
What was the other? Yo, can we just talk about Sonic Frontiers for like a second?
So the Sonic Frontiers trailer looked good. It looked a little more serious than a lot of the other Sonic games.
Yeah, it also looked kind of open world.
Yeah.
It threw me off.
I'm not sure if it will be open world.
It might not be, but it still threw me off.
But a lot of people thought it was gonna be Sonic Adventure,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Right, it's just Sonic. It's called Sonic Frontiers, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What was interesting throughout the trailer is that Sonic's eyes were having some kind of
Yeah, it was kind of glowing.
yeah,
They were definitely putting a lot of emphasis on his eyes.
yes. So I think in this game Sonic's gonna gain some kind of ability.
Possibly.
So there's that. There's also the Sonic movie trailer.
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Idris Elba and
That Idris Elba aged poorly thing.
and Jim Carrey.
The aged poorly part.
How he aged poorly.
No, it was not because he's fantastic. It was just when he said that. This Knuckles. I won't use my sexy voice of it. Yeah, okay.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we heard his voice, no, bro. So that was quite funny. I love the first movie. I cannot wait to see this
Yeah,
one.
the movie was good. It's the last movie we saw before the pandemic.
Yep. I can't believe that might have been almost could have been our last movie ever.
Another big one was the Cuphead Dlc.
Yo, I love the
There
way
was
they-
a whole musical note for it. They had singers and everything.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was an orchestra, and then the flapper, the girls in flapper dresses
Yep.
with the old school mics from oh my gosh, from the era. I was like, this is epic. I love this. What they called it too.
Yep. And they call it Delicious Last Course. And I'm like,
The
what?
DLC Island.
Yeah, so the thing was Delicious Last Course. That was the name of the song. And then
Oh my god.
the trailer shows on a black and white thing, and then and then it's the DLC. No, the Island of DLC. I'm like, oh my god.
Yo, it was so fantastic that I turned to you and I said, grab me my Cuphead mug for tea time. This is how great it was.
It was just great. New bosses, just new content overall.
Yo, bro, that had me dancing.
And not just that, the trailer had little puppets
Oh yeah, it kind of
showing
did.
all
Yeah,
the
it did.
new characters.
Yeah.
That's great. Dune game.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
So
strategy game, right? Based off the movie.
yeah. Well, based off the movie is based off a book that's based off on other things.
Yeah, it's like I guess remade a lot.
So yeah, it's funny how
Warhammer was sequel. Warhammer 40K having a sequel was it's called Space Marine. Warhammer, it should be Warhammer 2 Space Marine, not Warhammer Space Marine 2.
but hey,
But it's Warhammer getting an actual sequel, which is great. Destiny 2.
yeah, the DLC. Go back to the list.
So yes, it's basically Among Us VR.
Yo, so what's funny is that they were showing a VR trailer, and as soon as I saw the hand, I was like, "This is Among Us."
Among Us.
Exactly.
But you have to tell you now. Lady Gaga Beat Saber game. It's like a VR, right? VR.
Oh yeah, so Beat
dance.
Saber
Was it VR dance?
Yeah, Beat Saber's a rhythm game.
Yeah, but it looks like the dancing game. Was it Dance Revolution or?
Kinda, but no, actually not really because you're it's
Just Dance. It's Just Dance. Kind of like that. They
well,
gotta follow the movements.
yeah, but
It was VR.
with
So they
arrows.
gotta have, yeah.
So you have to hit the arrows depending on what direction they're facing. It's pretty cool though, cause
Rhythm game.
yeah, I played it. So Beat Saber's already a game, but they keep adding new artists and stuff. So now they added Lady Gaga. I know Linkin Park is on it, Billie Eilish and things like that.
Final Fantasy remake on the PC. It's the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah, remake integrated. I think it's finally coming to PC or something.
Yeah. It's the one they add the extra content with the new characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about I don't play Final Fantasy. The MMO looks cool, but like I'm not a Final Fantasy guy. If my PC had enough space for the MMO, I would be playing the MMO.
The other thing that
Star Trek getting the story games was it Tall Tales, yeah.
Yeah.
Star Trek getting the Tall Tale treatment is I think it was a great idea because if you watch Star Trek, you're like the way the show is the character has to make decisions for each thing going on, and it determines the outcome of the episode or sometimes the outcome of the arc. So it's like it's the perfect.
It makes sense.
It's the perfect match made in heaven being a tall tale because if the show is about picking, it's like choosing decisions, like making hard decisions.
No, it makes sense.
For the crew, having a tall tale style game is just perfect. Rumbleverse looks very lame.
Oh yeah, that was super lame.
Because I know Battle Royales is popular. I get that, but there's already a game doing the Battle Royale / brawler. Was it Death? Was it Death First or something like that?
Death First, I think so. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
You said you were interested in.
I was interested in that.
Yeah,
one.
the characters look cool.
The characters look cool, and I'm not a big Battle Royale guy because I'm not great at shooters. But this is a brawler. You're button mashing. You're picking weapons. You're finding other people and just beating the crap out of them, and it's like a game show kind of thing, and it's like crazy. And there's like this female protagonist in a dress who's like just insane, and everyone loves her. Like it's like a wacky, dark version of Fortnite kind of, but it's not a shooter; it's a brawler, and so battle royales are basically a household name. They're here to stay. They're gonna constantly be in the gaming market. There's a market for it, especially with the online stuff. The best thing you can do is make the best of it. But this game has a similar name as Rumbleverse.
Don't go to that one yet.
And it looks bad. All right,
don't mention that one yet.
What?
I just want to mention two other performances that I thought that from the show. Like I was surprised when they opened with Sting. I was like, oh my gosh, rock legend.
Yeah.
He used to be in the Police. I like him. And then I don't care for Imagine Dragons anymore. But their performance, the Game Awards was quite good.
Yeah, because they performed with this other group that had like music for a game.
It's an artist that has ties with the game from the song they were performing.
Yeah.
And then a rapper, but it was good. It was a really good performance. Just had to mention that before we go to that one.
Halo having a show.
So there's like gonna be a live action Halo.
Well, Paramount Plus. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Surprised it's not Netflix.
Yeah, Paramount out of all things.
I know.
Or I thought it would be Netflix or HBO.
You would think, right?
Right?
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Dude, I can't wait to move where I could have enough space for like a desktop
A PC, yeah.
desktop PC. For I could like play fucking Halo Infinite already. Like I've been hearing great things about it, but my computer, my laptop is not up to snuff for these things.
Oh.
And because of the storage specifically and other factors. Because this laptop's mostly for I can make videos and stuff like that, and I have a lot of like videos and things like that. So like it's mostly for content creation, and a few other stuff. So it's literally my laptop is not. It doesn't have the 1 terabyte. It has half a terabyte.
Oh.
So it's half the storage of a lot of gaming PCs. It runs well, but the storage. So I will have to keep in mind. I think the only big game I have is Sims. This takes up the most. The game that takes up the most space, I would say. So yeah.
So that's a wrap up, really.
And Arc Raiders.
Ah, the 80s style.
The 80s
Okay.
style shooter. Yeah, it's like an 80s style kind of shooter, post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi type game. Yeah.
The reason I say 80s is because
The cover of the game has like 80s.
It has the those colored lines like the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we pretty much cover everything.
There's this one game that was mentioned. Not sure if it's here. I can't remember. It's the one with the Celtic girl.
Oh, Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, that one was mentioned, right?
It was mentioned.
But what was the context?
It was mentioned.
I think it was another trailer.
Yeah, I think that's why it was not on this list.
Yeah, because it wasn't revealed. It was just more content for it.
Yeah.
Like, here's another trailer for the,
True. Wait, where's Hell's Blade?
That was reveal, right?
Yeah, that was. Well, yeah, the second one, right? I'm not flipping, right? But it was actually the sequel, right? They were announcing. Why is it not on the list? I remember it looked quite good.
There's some games I'm very considering things like Star Wars.
Sonic.
Gotta
go fast. Cuphead.
Cuphead. Chivalry 2 was mentioned, right?
Yep.
Which I played. It was fun.
And then I'll play the Among Us VR.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go check out the Halo series.
Deathverse, not Rumbleverse. Remember, guys, we see verse, Deathverse, not Rumbleverse. So do not get Rumbleverse for your kids or whatever. Don't.